morning, welcome to day 24 of Vlogmas. So it's Sunday the 24th of December, Christmas Eve, and I'm really looking forward to Christmas Day tomorrow. I hope you are too. I'm also feeling a bit sad though. It feels a bit bittersweet today because I'm really going to miss Vlogmas. I've really enjoyed popping on every day through Advent, bar one. It's been a lot of fun and I really appreciate you following me along and liking my videos and commenting, and it's been really nice to know you've enjoyed them. So yes, thank you so much. I do really appreciate it, and I will miss popping on tomorrow, although I am looking forward to having quite a nice relaxed day with my family too. So yeah, bittersweet feelings today. So yes, as it's the final day of Advent today, it was our final elf antic that we came downstairs to this morning, which again is a little sad. I'm going to miss him being here every morning. Like I mentioned yesterday, he will still hang around for Christmas, but he'll just be chilling from now on. But when we came down this morning, we discovered that he had founded a little village in our front room, which was very sweet. It looked like it was quite a popular village and quite a few residents had moved in. I'll put a picture up so you can see. And Elf had built a little train track going around the village, and he was sitting on one of the trains. It looked like he was going to go around and get to know all of the residents. So there's some quite exciting residents, including a house of fairies, which is quite a pretty cute little house. There was also a fire station, a farm, a little school. Lots of children were learning there. What else was there? A couple of just classic houses with families in. So yeah, a whole lot of different people were there. It looked like quite a happy little village. One of the houses has actually been uprooted now to another room. My daughter has been playing with it this morning, but other than that, it's still looking quite peaceful in the little village Elf founded. So yes, it was a nice end to his antics, I think, seeing all those happy people enjoying Elf and what he created. So yes, a nice end to Elf's antics this year, and fingers crossed he'll be back again next year and getting up to more mischief, but we'll have to just keep our fingers crossed there. So yes, that's what Elf was up to. And then actually, in terms of what I'm wearing today, well, I decided to twin with Elf in terms of my top. I'll just grab him now actually so you can see. 1 second. So yes, here is Elf in his top, so you can see we're both wearing tops made out of the same fabric, and they're quite a similar style, as you can see as well. His is just a very small version. So the top I'm wearing today is a nice Christmassy one that I made out of some fabric I had left over from a dress that I'd made that's more of a summery dress with the tin in the buttons. Oh, I can't remember the name of the pattern now. Tabitha t-shirt dress from the Make It Simple book. So yeah, I made a sort of summery dress out of this fabric originally, and had just enough to squeeze this little top out that I thought would be quite nice for Christmas. And the pattern I used is this one here, the Agnes top pattern by Tin in the Buttons, which is one, as you'll probably know, I really like for a basic jersey top. And the version I'm wearing today is just a plain simple top. This version here, no ruffles or ruches or anything on it, but I went for a shorter sleeve. And then the neckline is actually different because the Agnes top has this scoop neckline, but I actually, for this version, and I've done it a few times on Agnes tops, borrowed a different neckline from the Mandy Boat Tee pattern by Tessuti, which is a free pattern you can download on the Tessuti website. And I've never actually made a full Mandy Boat Tee, but I borrowed the neckline a few times because I quite like it. Yes, it's boat neckline, and the way it sews up is really nice actually. If you're not in the mood for putting in a sort of neckband like this that has to sort of lie flat and everything, you want something a bit more straightforward, this is a great neckline. You basically turn it under and sort of top stitch it with a twin needle, and it gives a really nice finish, I think. So you don't actually put in a neckband at all, you just use the fabric itself to sort of create this top piece. But somehow it doesn't stretch out the way you do it with the twin needle, it just seems to sort of lie really nice and flat. And it's quite easy actually just to sort of trace this neckline onto the Agnes pattern piece. So I just trace the Agnes pattern piece and then sort of join the lines up to the boat tee neckline. And yeah, I've made a few, and I do quite like this neckline on the Agnes tee just as a different option to a scoop. I think it looks quite nice under a dungaree dress too. So yes, that is what I'm wearing. This is just a cotton jersey that I got a very long time ago, but it does feel nice and Christmassy, and I thought it'd be quite fun, yeah, to twin with my little elf friend. And then on top I'm wearing a pinafore. You might recognise it. It's a really nice basic pinafore dress pattern. This one here, the Cleo pattern. So I've got a double tin in the buttons today. I really like the Cleo just for a very comfy, easy to wear, relaxed pinafore dress. It's got a nice straight fit, and there's quite a lot of top stitching. I've got a little pocket here, you can't really see on the camera, but there's a little pocket here in the back, and you kind of can do some nice stitching around the pocket. It's also got a front seam and a back seam, so there's more top stitching there. So it's quite a fun one to construct. I haven't made one for absolutely ages, but it's one of Tilly's patterns for beginners, and it is a great starting point, I think, if you're learning to sew. Or also, I guess, if you had like a teen or something like that who was learning to sew, it might be quite a fun first project to try out. Yeah, and the version I'm wearing today, I went with the sort of silver buckles, and it's made in this navy needle cord fabric, which is quite lightweight actually, so maybe definitely on the lightweight side for a pinafore, but I just find that makes it really nice and comfy. And I often wear a little slip underneath, because when I'm wearing with tights, it sometimes rubs up on my legs and sort of rides up a little bit. I haven't got the slip on now, but we're going to go out a bit later today, so I'll probably put the slip on when I do go out, so it's not rising up when I'm walking around with other people there. But in the house, I can just tuck it down a little bit. But yeah, this is a really old make actually, and I love it. And if it ever does wear out, I'll probably just make another version very similar, because I find it goes with so much stuff. So that is what I'm wearing today, and I'm feeling nice and Christmassy with this top up on. And I'll put a picture up so you can see what this outfit is like on. So yes, that is what I'm wearing today. And then the next thing that I wanted to talk about is what I'm thinking of wearing tomorrow for Christmas Day from my handmade wardrobe. So I've got a few options. I went up to my room last night and pulled out a few outfits that I've been sort of thinking about as contenders, and I brought them all downstairs here. So I thought I'd share them with you. And then if you want to, you could let me know in the comments down below which one you think I should choose. I'll be checking the comments later this evening before I go to bed. So you just let me know if you've got a favourite, and I'll make sure to update you on what I did finally choose. So I've got a few options here to share. And the first one is a very Christmassy sweater dress that I made last year. And I just love this one. I think it's really cute and definitely just one I'd wear at Christmas because it's very Christmassy printed, I think. So yes, this is the sweater dress here, and I love this fabric. It is a French terry fabric with a white base, and it's got these little snowballs, I guess, in the background. And then as the main print, it's got lots of really Christmassy items. It's got little gingerbread men. This one's got a little scarf on, which I think is really sweet. Little snow-topped houses, stockings, and lots of Christmas spices too. And I love the colours in it. I think it's a bit different. It's sort of different browns with the little pops of red and the white background. So yes, I knew when I got this fabric I wanted to make a sweater dress, and after a bit of umming and ahhing, I decided to make a pattern from this ebook here, the Sew Over It City Break ebook. My favourite pattern from this ebook, the only one I've actually made, and I love it, and I made it quite a few times, and it is the Molly top and dress. So I'll show you the line drawings here if I can find them. So it's a top and dress pattern with a dropped sleeve, quite a sort of wide neckline, and it's got like a relaxed fit. It's not designed to be sort of super fitted, I don't think. And I've always made the size 8, which is pretty much my measurements, 1 inch bigger at the bust, but I found the fit is quite nice in it still. And actually for a sweater dress, I quite like the idea I can layer a t-shirt underneath, so that little bit of extra room there is a good thing. So yes, I decided to make the Molly dress because I find that one a really nice comfy one to wear. But for this fabric, I decided to actually mix it up a little bit, and instead of just having simple hemmed cuffs and bottom, I added on little cuffs using this lovely sort of rust coloured ribbing fabric, and I've got a bottom band on it too, just to make it, I guess, feel a bit more sweatery by finishing it off like that. And I've used the same fabric for the neckband, as you can see. And this ribbing I had left over from making my Hudson pants in this fabric for the sort of cuffs, and then sort of fleecy backed sweatshirt fabric by Mine the Maker for the main fabric of the joggers. I think I might have shown you those earlier in Vlogmas, but I had some ribbing left over, so it's perfect for this sweater dress. So I really like this sweater dress. It's really, really nice and comfy to wear. My only thought on the downside of it is I might get too hot on Christmas Day, because it is really quite cosy. And I do find when you're in the kitchen cooking and everything, it can get a bit hot. So it might be too hot to wear on Christmas Day. But I'm definitely, if I don't wear on Christmas Day, I'm definitely going to get it out over the festive period still at some point. Yeah, one of the days after. Maybe if we're going out on a day and I want to keep it cosier, but yeah, I really love it. So it's definitely a contender for Christmas Day, because I do feel super Christmassy when I'm wearing this one. Oh, and I should mention, this fabric came from an online fabric shop that sadly closed down this year, which is a real shame. But that you can still buy this ribbing online. I'll link that down below, and I'll make sure to link all of the patterns I talk about and all the fabrics that are still available. That'll all be in the video description down below. But yes, that is my first option, this very cute gingerbread sweater dress. And the next option is a top and skirt set. The top is handmade, the skirt is not, it's a very, very old, ready to wear one. So there's this second option. I think the top is really Christmassy, another great contender for Christmas Day, and this is the top here. Yeah, I really like this one because of the lovely cutout detail on the front here that you can hopefully see nicely. And I made this top using this pattern here, the Deer and Doe Orage top and dress pattern. So it's a jersey top and dress pattern. It's got quite a few different options built into this one. But the thing that really drew me to the pattern and why I got it is this lovely cutout detail here on the dress. But you can also use this to make a top sort of like this as well. So yeah, I originally made actually this dress in this fabric. And it's one of the Meat Milk Derby ribbed tencel knit fabrics. I've made things in a few colourways. I really like this fabric. It does come in quite a few colours, and again I'll link it down below. But yeah, I had a bit left over for my dress because I made the dress in this sort of deep red colour, and I had enough left over to make this top, so I thought I'd make a cute little sort of short sleeved top. And I actually really like the top. I think I might even like the top more than the dress actually somehow. I don't know whether I just think the cutout detail looks nicer just a simple top on its own paired with like jeans or skirts and things. But yeah, this is the top, and then I thought I'd pair it with this corduroy skirt. It's a really old ready to wear one. I've had it for absolute years. And I thought it would go quite nicely with this top and be quite a nice Christmassy combination. And this will work nice, I think, because it'll be a little less cosy than the sweater dress. So if I'm in the kitchen, I won't get too overheated in this one. The only downside of this outfit, I think, is the skirt is a little bit tight. So it might not be the best one to wear for Christmas dinner. I might end up feeling a little bit too squished in by the skirt. But I did think it would make a really nice outfit. So I think it's another one that if I don't wear on Christmas Day, I'll try and wear it at some other point over the Christmas period. And the Orage dress is a really nice one and top too. It sort of reminds me a little bit of the Tilly and the Buttons Freya top in the style because it's got this sort of mock turtleneck neckline. But yeah, the cutout detail I just think is a bit different and makes it a little bit special, I guess. And I think the colour is nice and Christmassy. So yes, that is my second option, the Orage top with a ready-to-wear skirt in corduroy, which I think is always a nice kind of Christmassy, cosy fabric. So my next potential contender for my Christmas Day outfit is actually my other Cleo pinafore, my more Christmassy version, this one here, which I think I wore earlier in Vlogmas, so you'll probably recognise it from then. So I made this one in this gorgeous needle cord fabric, which is so thick and velvety and soft and luxurious. It just has such a nice plush feel to it. It's much more velvety than this needle cord on the version I'm wearing instead. So I don't know how this one's been made, but it's just so lovely to touch. And obviously the red colour makes it very, very Christmassy. So yes, I thought that would be a really nice, comfy one to wear on Christmas Day. I find the Cleo pinafores really nice and easy to wear, nice and relaxed. So I thought it would be perfect for if I'm sitting on the floor, opening presents, I'll be nice and comfy in this one. And I was thinking of pairing it with a Christmas jumper, just to make it even more Christmassy. This is a Christmas jumper I bought a few years ago, so it's not a handmade one, but I do love it. It's got these little Rudolphs on, and their noses are made out of red sequins, so they kind of glitter as you're wearing it, which I think makes it extra Christmassy and festive feeling. And I thought that would look quite nice underneath this pinafore. Yeah, just nice and easy to wear, definitely a very relaxed Christmas Day outfit. I don't know if I might get a bit hot wearing this. I guess I could always switch this for a t-shirt if it did get a bit hot in the kitchen, just start the day wearing this when I was a little bit more chilly before the house warms up with all the people in it and things. But yeah, I thought that would make a really nice Christmassy outfit, but still feel very comfy. I did think actually about this combination, this t-shirt and this pinafore, but I thought that was a bit of a clash of the reds. But yeah, I thought that might be quite a nice option. So option 3 is this pinafore and Christmassy Christmas jumper combination. So yeah, that is option 3. And then I've got 2 more potential handmade outfits that I'm considering for Christmas Day to share, and they are both dresses. And the first one is a dress that I think I talked about earlier in Vlogmas, so I won't go into too much detail about it again here, but it's this one here, one of my favourite dresses I've made. And I made this dress using this pattern, the Myus dress pattern. I'll show you on the line drawings what I made, because I think when you hold the dress up, sometimes you can't see the full thing. But basically I made it using this top here, this sort of shirt dress top with the bang collar and the short sleeves, and this skirt with all the gathering and the extra ruffle. And it is a lovely dress that I always really enjoy wearing. And I think it's lovely and Christmassy in this deep red fabric. And this fabric is the same as the fabric I was wearing yesterday for my fringe dress in the black. I love the little metallic dots, and I think that makes it even more Christmassy. And my version has these little skinny waist ties added on to cinch it into the waist, but I like how I can loosen them if I have a bit of food at Christmas Day and it's feeling a bit tight. I can just loosen those off or undo them completely to make it a bit more of a loose, relaxed or smock dress. So yeah, that's a really nice contender, I think, and because it's in double gauze, it means it will keep me quite nice and cozy towards the beginning of the day when it's a bit chilly, and then as the day warms up, it'll be nice and breathable as the house gets a bit warmer with the oven on and everyone bustling about cooking and things. So yes, that is a nice contender, I think. I think I did wear this for Christmas Day a couple of years ago. I definitely didn't wear it last year. I remember what I wore last year for Christmas Day, and it isn't anything I've got as a potential contender for tomorrow. But yeah, I think it's a really nice one. I always feel really pretty wearing this dress, and it is nice and comfy too because it's got a gathered skirt. It's nice and loose and easy to sort of chill on the floor wearing this one. And I actually found a cool pair of tights that I thought would work quite nicely with it. Actually, I think these tights will work quite nicely with quite a few of these outfits. I'll probably wear them tomorrow. I didn't remember I had them, but I've got 3 tight pots, and one of them's like a mix of random tights, and I found these ones in there and I was quite pleased to find them. And yeah, these are they've got this really cute sparkly star print on, so I thought they'd be really nice and Christmassy. And like I said, I thought they work with quite a few of the outfits, so I'm quite looking forward to probably wearing them tomorrow as well and feeling extra sort of sparkly for Christmas. So yes, that is the first dress option, this Myus dress, which I always enjoy wearing, and I think it is nice and Christmassy in this deep red fabric. And then the second dress is another one I made quite a while ago actually, and I haven't had this one out for absolutely ages, so I thought it might be a nice one to get out and enjoy wearing tomorrow. And I made it using this pattern here, which is the Avid Seamstress, the day dress pattern. It's a pattern I think I made a couple of times when I was quite new to sewing, and I remember it being a bit of a challenge then because it has an invisible zip at the back, and I was quite new to things like setting in sleeves, and I think it's got a facing around the neck and putting in a facing and all those things. I remember finding quite tricky. To be fair, I still find an invisible zip a bit tricky anyway. It's not one of my favourites, but yeah, it's a really nice pattern. It's quite a fitted dress. It's got quite a fitted bodice, and then this gathered skirt with pockets. And yes, a lot of my dresses have buttons on, so this one is a bit different with a zip down the back. And I actually tried it on last night to make sure it did still fit. Yeah, my husband had to do the zip up because he was saying, how do girls manage when they don't have anyone around to help them with the zips? And I was like, I don't know, because I just don't think I could have got it completely up. It required a lot of bending, but anyway, so yes, I made the dress using this pattern. It is a really nice one, and what I like actually about the Avid Seamstress instructions are they're really, really detailed with lots of colour photographs. So even though this dress was a bit of a challenge at the time, I remember feeling quite reassured by the amount of detail there were in the instructions. Oh yes, and it's woven fabrics, I should have mentioned that. It's a woven dress. It's got, I think, has it got darts? Yeah, I think it has got darts, although the line drawings don't show darts. Let me have a look. Yeah, it does have darts, waist darts. To add some shaping to the bodice because it's designed to be quite fitted. So yes, this is my version, and it is quite Christmassy, as you can see. I made it in this cotton lawn fabric, and it's got these little sort of Christmassy berries on. I kind of think of them as cranberries, and my husband loves cranberry sauce. So yeah, it does make me feel nice and festive, this dress, and got some little green, greeny leafy sort of bits as well to it. So yeah, it's a really nice fabric. I had a look online actually, and this particular colourway isn't still available, but I did find another Christmassy colourway of this fabric in stock at Minerva, so I've linked that one down below. But yes, this is my day dress. It's got the pockets, which are quite nice and handy. And the zip at the back is not totally invisible, as you can see. But I actually don't mind the feature of being able to see a bit of the zip because I think it looks quite nice in the red. So it worked out okay that it isn't the most beautifully invisible zip there ever was. But anyway, it's a really nice dress. It is a bit more fitted, so it's a bit, maybe a little bit less loose and easy breezy to wear than the Myus dress. But I do think it's lovely and Christmassy, and it is quite comfy still. It's not super tight around my body. You know, it doesn't feel too tight under the arms or anything like that. So I think it will still be a nice one to wear on Christmas Day. So yeah, it might be a nice option. I'm not sure whether this one with the tights might be a bit too much, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, because it's quite a busy print on there, I guess, like a ditzy floral with extra berries. But yeah, it's quite a cute dress, isn't it? And I haven't had it out for ages, so I thought it might be quite nice to get it back out again. It seems a little bit more dressy, which I guess is a nice thing for Christmas Day as well. If I wanted to go a little bit more on the dressy side, this would be my choice. So yes, that is the final option. So those are the 5 contenders for my Christmas Day outfit. So there is the gingerbread sweater dress, the top and skirt combination, the dungaree dress with a Christmas jumper underneath, the double gauze dress, and the cotton lawn berries dress. So yes, do let me know in the comments below if there's one you think I should choose, and I'll let you know what I do eventually decide on. And then in terms of our plans for Christmas, well, later today we're going to head out to a local church, and they do every year a really lovely service. Well, it starts off with making a Christingle and doing some Christmas crafts, and then you go into sort of the main church and they have a little nativity story and some Christmas carols, and it's so lovely and festive in a really nice way, I think, to finish off Christmas Eve. And then we'll come back home, have a bit of dinner, get the children in bed, ready for all of the excitement. And then over Christmas Day and Boxing Day, we'll be at home for Christmas, and my mum and sister and niece will be here. So it's always quite nice, and it's quite a small group of us, but it's really nice and relaxed, and we all sort of help out with the cooking together. And yeah, it's just a really nice sort of time for us all to just be together and enjoy each other's company, and yeah, probably eat lots. So yeah, that is the plan for over Christmas. It should be a nice relaxed one, I hope. So yes, I think I'll probably finish off this video here now, and go and spend the rest of Christmas Eve with my family. So thank you so much for joining me for this last day of Vlogmas, and for following me through the whole month. I do really appreciate it. It's been lovely connecting with quite a few of them I can't get my words out now. It's been lovely connecting with quite a few of you in the comments too, so I do really appreciate all of your comments. I do really appreciate if you haven't commented but still just watched and liked. It's just, yeah, really appreciate it all. So thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely Christmas too, and a happy and healthy 2024 as well. And obviously I'll be back soon with more videos, but in the meantime, yes, I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. Thank you for watching again, and yeah, goodbye for now. Bye.